So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you guys the final biggest screen window jump shot in NBA 2K22 next gen and current gen. Anyways, like and subscribe. We're on the road to 20k subscribers, and also go follow me on TikTok and subscribe to my second channel. Also stay tuned for some upcoming 2K22 content. I know it's basically over, but I'm giving you guys a ton of helpful content for going into 2K23. Also, even though this is the final biggest screen window jump shot on 2K22, within the first few days of 2K23 being out, I'll probably update you guys on what jump shot I'm using. So definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any 2K23 content. In this video, just like most of the other biggest screen window jump shots, I'm gonna give you guys 3 jump shots on both games. The first one's going to be the biggest screen window jump shot. The second one's going to be the biggest screen window jump shot that's also fast. And then the third one's going to be the biggest screen window jump shot that also works for big men. So starting things off on next gen, we're going to be looking at base 62 with release 162 and release 2 Kobe Bryant with a 30-70 blending. This is the biggest screen window next gen jump shot, and all around is just a great catch and shoot jumper. It's also good off the dribble, but in my opinion, I wouldn't really run it on a guard, since in my opinion, it's just a little bit too slow. I do know some guards that are able to make a jump shot of this speed definitely work, but for me personally, it is just a little bit too slow. Maybe just try it out for yourself and see if it does work for you. This jump shot is average speed, it's super easy to green, and it's also super smooth. Additionally, it's also really consistent in my opinion, and it's gonna work from everywhere on the floor. And it's also gonna work for all builds under 6'10", especially spot ups. One thing that's a little bit unique about this jump shot, and the reason why I do really like this jump shot, is that it's rewarding. If you guys don't know, if a jump shot is rewarding, it pretty much means you're gonna receive a boost for timing it correctly. This is similar to the release timing impact thing that I have in NBA 2K23, but the difference is in NBA 2K23, if you're really good at release timing impact, then you're gonna be rewarded heavily for timing your jump shot correctly. But if you're timing your jump shot incorrectly, then it's definitely gonna hurt a ton. The difference is with this base 62 jump shot is that you're going to receive a massive boost for timing your jump shot correctly. However, you still will be able to make shots if you do time this jump shot incorrectly. The fact that this jump shot's rewarding is just really helpful to limit full bars, and is also good for lockdown builds. The jump shot is going to work with meter or without meter, but if you aren't using meter, then you need to know the cue of this jump shot. The cue is by far, in my opinion, the most important part of any single jump shot. For the cue of this jump shot, you're going to want to start by looking at the ball, and you'll see the ball kind of moves in 2 motions. First, it comes near your player's head, but then it changes directions and starts traveling towards the basket. You're pretty much going to want to release square after the ball changes directions and starts to swing towards the basket, and then during the swinging motion, you're going to want to release square, so like right here. All around, this is the biggest screen window jump shot on next gen. That's going to be super good for spot ups, and it's also quite rewarding. Okay, so now for the big screen window jump shot on current gen. This is going to be base Dwayne Wade with release 1 Kevin Durant and release 2 27 with 60-40 blending. This is of course the current gen biggest screen window jump shot. This is in my opinion a really good beginner's jump shot. I feel like this jump shot is just super straightforward and super easy to learn. It's a slightly faster jump shot than normal, so not too slow, but also definitely not fast, although it is slightly on the faster side. The jump shot is really good off the dribble and is really good off the catch, and it'll work for pretty much all builds under 6'10". Even though this jump shot is good off the dribble, I probably wouldn't run it on my guard, just me personally. I mean, there's just so many other jump shots, such as the jump shots I'm going to show you guys, that are just super fast. And if you are using one of those super fast jump shots, it's just impossible to guard. So me personally, I'd probably opt for a slightly faster jumper. But I do know a ton of people that do use base Dwayne Wade on their guard, and it definitely does work quite well. Although pretty much all the comp players are at this point using a super fast jump shot. Of course, this jump shot is a massive green window. It's going to be super smooth. It's going to work from everywhere on the floor. However, the one and only con in my opinion is that it's not super good if you have a low 3-point rating. People with low 3-point ratings can use this jump shot, but if you have below a 73-pointer, definitely avoid this jump shot. So on to the cue. This is pretty similar to the previous build. For this jump shot, what you're going to want to do is again start by looking at the ball, and just like the last jump shot, you'll see the ball come up and over your player's head, then change directions and swing towards the basket. You're going to want to release square right when the ball changes directions. So pretty much I just aim to release square right here. All around, this is just a great jump shot on current gen. So now both the jump shots were the big screen window jump shots, but they're not necessarily super duper fast. So if you want a super fast jump shot that also has a giant green window and you're on next gen, then I'd recommend using base set shot 25 with release 162 and release 213 with 50-50 blending. This is a super fast jump shot. It's one of the fastest jump shots on next gen. As well as jump shot has a massive green window, making it very easy to green. Something else that I really just love about this jump shot is that it's hard to contest. Like when someone's defending you, they just tend to get lower contest percentages when you are using this jump shot. And when you tack on the fact that this jump shot is one of the fastest jump shots in the game, it just becomes absolutely impossible to guard. Like this thing is crazy. As well as jump shot is quite good off the dribble and is super easy to quick peek with, which only makes it even harder to guard. It's gonna work from everywhere on the floor. It's pretty decent if you have a low 3-point rating. Although the one and only downside is that it looks kind of weird. I mean, like your player literally does not jump. The jump shot is going to be a little bit difficult to pick up and learn, which is not great for beginners, but once you do learn this jump shot, it's like one of the best jump shots in this game. So now onto the cue of this jumper. What you're gonna want to do is look above your player's head, and then as soon as you see the ball, you're pretty much gonna want to release square. So right when it gets to this point, I'm pretty much release square. All around, this is kind of an unorthodox looking jump shot, but it's an absolutely amazing fast next gen jumper that a ton of comp guards are using. Now for on current gen, you can still actually use this jump shot, but in my opinion is a little bit worse. So I would actually recommend using base 110 with 25% 148 and 75% Michael Jordan. Honestly, in my opinion, this is a really underrated base. Like you don't see a ton of comp guards using base 110. However, base 110 is super fast, like basically the same speed as base set shot 25. And due to the fact that it is so fast, it's going to be extremely good for guards. Although if you're on like a lockdown or a big man, this probably isn't the most ideal jump shot. The jump shot is going to be absolutely amazing off the dribble, which again is very good for guards. It's going to work from everywhere on the floor. And in addition, this jump shot is very difficult to guard, and it's super easy to green, having one of the biggest green windows in this game. Also, two more quick little things. This jump shot is going to be good with delay. So if you are delayed, definitely consider using this jumper. And it's going to be great from everywhere on the floor, which is definitely a must have. The cue of this jump shot is basically the exact same as the previous jump shot. What you're going to do is look above your player's head, and then as soon as you see the ball, release square. So basically at this point right here, I release square. If you do release square at this point consistently, then it will be green consistently. And all around, this is just a great fast jump shot that's going to be super good for guards on current gen. So now for our lovely big men jump shots. Starting things off with the biggest green window big man next gen jump shot. This is going to be base 75 with release 127, release 213, and 40-60 bunding. For the longest time, probably my favorite big man next gen jump shot was base 38. But then sometime during this summer, I discovered this base 75 jump shot, and I just wish I found it earlier. Its average speed is super smooth. Of course, that's one of the biggest green windows in this game, and is going to be really consistent for this reason. The jump shot's also really good off the catch, and is really good whether you're pick and popping or just sitting in the corner. As well, this jump shot's going to work from everywhere on the floor. This is all around a super easy beginner's jump shot that's just super easy to pick up and learn. Also, you can run this jump shot with meter if you want to, but me personally, I don't use meter, so I need to know the cue of this jump shot. And for this cue, what you're going to want to do is start by looking at the ball. The ball pretty much comes up and near your player's head, and you're going to want to release square when the ball is as close as possible to your player's head. So I pretty much aim to release square like right here. All around, this is just a super easy and great big man jump shot on next gen. So now for the next jump shot, this is going to be our big man current gen jump shot. And for this jump shot, we have base 15 with 70% Karl Anthony Towns and 30% Michael Jordan. This jump shot is slightly faster than average, which makes it pretty easy to get off, but it's definitely not way too fast. This jump shot also has a massive green window, is super smooth, it's super easy to just pick up and learn, which is great for beginners. It's also really good off the catch. It can be utilized pretty much with any big man play style. And it's just really consistent, which is very important in my opinion. So now onto the cue of this jump shot. What you're gonna want to do is look at your player's shooting arm, and you'll see your player's arm kind of close as the ball comes back, and then extend as the ball gets launched towards the basket. And you're gonna want to wait until you see your player's shooting arm start its extension, and then release square. So I usually aim to release square right here. And with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for the video. I just give you 6 whole jump shots. I hope you found at least one of them helpful. If you did watch this entire video, let me know down below in the comment section. There's 3 other videos on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, go follow me on Twitter, and I'm out. Peace.